Hello everyone, it's been a while since I've done unboxing. I got this Pokemon Scale World Lugia a few months ago, but I didn't open it right away because I wasn't sure if it would fit in my display cabinet due to its size. And here is Lugia, and honestly, I was blown away by its size. It's absolutely massive and quite heavy as well. I think this is the biggest Pokemon figure in my collection. I was amazed how accurate this figure is. Even the color on its belly is lighter compared to the color around its eyes and the spikes on its back, just like the official design. Lugia is one of my favorite legendary Pokemon, so I'll be a bit critical with this review. As I mentioned earlier, this figure is huge, so you'll need a decent amount of space if you plan to display it. Just look at the face, the eyes, and the shading. Everything looks very accurate. I also love how Bandai paid attention to the small details, including the tongue and teeth. The spikes on the back are accurate as well. I'm really in love with this figure. And speaking of accuracy, Bandai even used Lugia's official Pokédex pose. It's also quite rare to see this detail on the back of Lugia. Now for my only gripe with this figure, you can see these visible seam lines here and there. Because of that, you'll need to find the right angle when displaying Lugia. They're not very noticeable in person, but they can stand out on camera. I was a little bit disappointed at first, but overall, this figure still looks fantastic. For size comparison, let's start with Pokemon Scale World figures. Of course, Lugia scales perfectly with them. That's exactly what this line is designed for. Next, we have some small figures like Takara Tomy. I think they still look fine next to Lugia depending on the character. Next to Blokees Charizard, I think it looks okay too. Although from what I know, the Blokees Charizard is slightly bigger than the 120 scale Pokemon Scale World Charizard. Now let's compare it with Jazwares. In my opinion, Jazwares is a bit out of scale with this 120 scale Lugia. Moving on to Funism, once again, it depends on the character. I think this Chansey looks pretty good next to Lugia. Next we have this Onyx from Kotobukiya. This one is definitely out of scale. It's way too big compared to Lugia. Comparing it with Mega House, I also feel that this Lapras is a bit too large next to Lugia. Even Ash looks bigger than he should be. However, when I tried placing Ash alongside Lugia, it actually looked really good, even though they're not from the same scale line. The display still works surprisingly. For my final verdict, this figure is 9 out of 10 from me. The only flaw is the visible seam lines I mentioned earlier. Aside from that, it's an amazing figure with excellent details and great accuracy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.